Okay, this is part two. So, you know, I feel like he was very manipulative also, because once he realized that I was done, because I was trying to meet other people now, once he realized that I was really moving on, you know what he did? He he introduced me to his mom, because now he wants me to feel like, I mean something to him. He wanted me to feel like, oh, you know this is not just casual, this is, I don't know what, he was just trying to manipulate me. So anyways, I really wanted to meet his mom. So I met his mom, such a wonderful lady, beautiful lady, and I know she raised him well, and I know that's not the man she raised him to be. So she was so sweet. She was like, "You can call me such and such, or mom, or whatever." And I was like, "Oh my god, that's so nice." Um, but yeah, and I remember even like when I was at his home and we were playing games, like he would be on his phone texting somebody, and then he said he was logging something on his phone, and when I would like look over, I just like glanced over his phone like that, because I was like, what is he doing? So I was trying to he said he was logging something, so that's why I was looking at what he was logging, only to see like these bunch of art emojis. Then he tried to convince me that those heart emojis is from his sister. Like, sir, you could have just told me that, listen, I'm in a relationship, and you know, leave me alone. Like, why would you want to intentionally? You said he was like, oh, it was not my intention. Yes, it was your intention, because first, when you met me, you were already in a relationship, so it was always your intention to waste my time. It was never your intention to try to get to be in anything serious with me. So your intention was always to waste my time. And I think, there were times also when I would call him, and he would like be in the bed and pretend to be sleeping like in the middle of the day, like on the weekend. And I'm like, why are you tired? Like, you're never in bed this time of the day. And he was like, oh, I don't know, I'm feeling so tired, I'm gonna sleep. Like, he was just almost want to get me off the phone without saying get me off the phone. And there was he said he has a friend that he goes to see, a best friend. Okay, he has a best friend. Whenever he goes to see this best friend, I typically don't call him, because I was like, that's his best friend. I don't know if he sees him once a month, twice a month, whenever. I think it was 3 consecutive weekends he said he was going to visit the friend. I was like, okay, whatever. One weekend, it so happened that I had something very, very important that I wanted to get done immediately, and I was calling him because he would help me with certain things. And I was calling him to help me to fix something on my phone. Child, the man was not answering the phone, and he text me back like 45 minutes later. And I'm like, why is he texting me back 45 minutes later? And then he like tried to show me how to do it, and I call him back again. I'm like, this is so strange. Like, if you're with your friend, why can't you pick up the phone? So then he like screen record the instructions, and I was like, this is crazy to me, because there's no way you could be at your best friend home, um and you can't pick up the phone and you can't call me. So that definitely was a red flag. That was definitely a thing for me to know that he definitely had something going on. But as I said again, when you don't really have proof, like, you don't want to make a big thing of it. But I think when everything come together, when the item that the female purposely left there, the female that understand that he doesn't want to be in a relationship and understand that it is just transactional, that female left something on purpose. And I was like, okay, all right. So that's when I found out he was in a relationship. Hadn't that female left that thing behind, I would not have found out that he was in a relationship, because God is so good, because I was praying. I was like, God, just if this man is not for me, just give me a sign, something. And when that happened, I was like, God, you are good. And honestly, even though I found that out, I was there and I was like, God, like, why would someone do that? Like, I don't understand. Like, I really don't understand why people are like that. I don't understand, like, why people are. Listen, I don't know. I could never waste somebody's time. If I know that I'm not interested, if I know that I don't want this to go anywhere, listen, if I don't like somebody, I can't even talk to them. Like, that man's was talk, like, listen, you guys have no idea, okay? I'm here thinking that this is going somewhere. The man was like, listen, girl, I'm trying to be in a relationship. Because he's already in a relationship. How is he going to be in another relationship? He can't be in two relationships. So, this whole experience, though, it made me sit down and ask myself, what is it in me that attracted me to someone like that? And to be honest, he was different, structured, rigid, very calculated, highly emotionally manipulative. And at the same time, I thought that meant stability. But stability without honesty is really just manipulation. No one can waste your time unless you let them. And I ignored red flag after red flag. But this is what I've learned. You can't lose what was never yours. You can pray someone into being you can't pray someone into being ready for you. You can't change people. You can only choose how long you stay. And I stayed too long, but I also grew, because now I trust my spirit more. I don't gaslight myself anymore. When my gut speaks, I listen. Maybe what I said to him was really harsh. But honestly, I meant every word that I said. He's definitely was hell's assignment to get me distracted, and I just wasn't discerning enough to see that. And that's on me. That's totally on me, right? That's not his fault. I don't blame him for that. I'm not mad at him or anything. I wish him well. I hope that he hasn't done that to another female. I don't know. I have not spoken to him. I've not seen him. So I don't know. I can only hope that he hasn't done that to another female. And I hope that it was also a learning experience for him as much as it was for me. And the reason why I would never solely blame him, I blame myself, is because I saw the red flags and I ignored them. Right? I saw the red flags and I ignored them. But I honestly wish him well. And I hope that I don't know if he's still with the person or anything. I don't know. I don't care to know. I think I tried to reach out at one point, and he didn't. He was like, yeah, I think he was like really hurt by the things that I told him. So he was like, this girl said she wished we never met. So I think he was hurt by that. And honestly, like, I wouldn't say I wish we never met, because honestly, everything is a learning experience. So, and I don't think we meet anyone by accident. I think everyone we meet, there's a purpose for everyone we meet. So, I was just like, oh, couldn't believe it. I was so shocked, y'all. I just could not believe it. But anyway, that's the past. We've grown. We've moved on. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's well. I hope life is treating him well. So, to the woman watching this who's questioning her instinct, listen to me. You're not crazy. You're not insecure. You are discerning. And your spirit knows what your eyes haven't seen yet. When someone shows you inconsistency, believe it. Don't fall in love with their potential. Fall in love with truth. I'm not mad at him anymore. I wish him well. But I'm proud of myself for walking away, because now I know better and I'll never ignore my spirits again. And I know I just tried to reach out to him, I think one time, just to see if, and yeah, he got the message loud and clear. He was so hurt. He didn't talk. He didn't want to have anything to do with me after the way I told him off. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. So if this story spoke to you, share it with someone. Comment below. Let's talk about it. Let's break this cycle. Let's heal out loud. And remember, time is precious. Your spirit is wise, and your peace is worth protecting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. Love y'all. Until then, your girl, Jan Jan.